Hey, what's going on, fam? It is the Don here. Peggy is busy working on something else, and you'll see her a little bit later on in the video. I want to first apologize about the noise. We're right next to the highway, and it's a pretty windy day, but I'm going to try to speak up as loud as I can. Behind me is the Vive 26 arcade. This has been our home for about 14 months now. And today is the last day you're going to see her.
Take me in your arms, do just what you want. You're the one I trust. I belong to you, and I'll always be around.
All right, so this is a little bit better. Probably the sound quality is much better, but right now we're inside the Vive, doing our final little checks after make sure we haven't left anything in here because it is being traded in today. So everybody has known it's been a very, very poorly kept secret that Peggy and I were looking to get an upgrade. We were needing a lot more things if we're going to try to do this RV thing full time. Now, while this Vive 26 arcade has been a great trailer with a lot of beautiful appointments and stuff like that, there were just some things that were lagging that we could no longer tolerate. And so I'm just going to start talking about what it was that made us come to the decision where we had to absolutely get an upgrade. And the very first thing and the most important thing that I wanted to talk about was the air conditioning. This unit has a single air conditioner. Now, you know, last year we were in Arizona and we could not keep this trailer cool for anything. It would be 84 to 86 degrees in the middle of the day. And that's with the air conditioner running 24 hours, just running straight nonstop, never cutting off. It could not cool it any more than that. And that single AC was a game breaker for us. As the summer is coming up right now, and as we start to make our way west again, we were not going to be putting up with that. So we absolutely had to have a unit with two ACs. That was the first thing. Now, the second thing that we were looking for that we really wanted to make sure that we had was we wanted some more space. Now, our bedroom, it came with a queen short RV bed, a queen short bed. Thanks to Brooklyn Bedding, we got an upgraded bed, an upgraded mattress, right? So it was much more comfortable. But the problem with that was it did not help us at all with the space. So we had our clothes packed in very, very small storage bins and stuff like that and under the bed and everything. There was no dresser, there was no closet, and there was no walking space at all. Honestly, you could not get dressed inside that bedroom at all. You couldn't even bend your knees to put your pants on because you would just be shimmying up against the wall, between the wall and the bed. So another thing we wanted to absolutely make sure we wanted a slide in the bedroom to where we have some walk around space in there. So that was the number two thing that we absolutely had to have. Now, there's a lot of things we wanted to have too. We wanted more interior storage space. And the only storage we had was these over-the-counter glass doors and these two pantry doors. That's basically all the interior storage we had. And so we wanted like the closets in the bedroom, the dresser in the bedroom. We wanted larger pantry. We wanted more pantry space and that kind of thing. Because like we said, we're doing this full time. Now, if you are a part-timer and you only need a few things for the weekend or for the week, this trailer is most likely the option for you. But keep in mind that it's not going to keep you very cool on a 101 degree day. So it's always a give and take with every RV that you get, and that's what we've been doing for a while now. The RV has a lot of great stuff. It has a fireplace in here. It has a TV in the living room. It had great furniture. I wish it had cup holders in the cups. I wish it was better materials. I wish there was more outlets to charge our little devices and stuff like that. But when we first started out, we walked in, we hadn't really seen many travel trailers, but this was one of the better ones that we saw. So now I'm standing here in the bathroom, and what you see behind me is a medicine cabinet. We had two little medicine cabinet sections, and there was no linen closet. There was no place to put towels, face cloths, any kind of rags, extra blankets or anything like that. There was no linen space whatsoever in this bathroom. We ended up putting all our towels in the bedroom. When we wanted to shower, we just had to make sure we remembered to grab one before we came this way. Grab the towel, grab the face cloth, the wash rag. And so that's something we really wanted to address when we get our upgrade. And so right behind me, we have our entertainment area. Now this has been a very nice entertainment area. It's a nice TV that came mounted flush to the wall. Flush to the wall is kind of hard to connect extra devices like HDMI and stuff like that to it, but that's something we could have tolerated. Got a nice little fireplace that added good warmth in the wintertime there at the bottom. But look, if you look at it, there's actually no storage whatsoever around it. There was no place to keep any of your devices or anything else that you want to have readily available with your entertainment system. That wasn't a necessity, but that's something we definitely wanted to address. And so I believe we have addressed it in our new RV. Now, another common thing that more modern RVs have that we weren't even considering when we got this RV was they removed the carpet. It went to a more substantial flooring, because carpet in such a small space, it's easy to get torn, dirty, and especially on the slides, and especially if you have a pet. It actually holds a lot more pet dander, pet hair, and it's more difficult to clean. And eventually, as moisture collects and things like that, it can affect the smell. Now, we haven't gotten to that point yet because we just got DJ about a month ago. But that's something that we were also worried about. We wanted to make sure we're able to stay comfortable in here and not let DJ be a negative when it comes to the maintenance of our RV. So now I want to talk about the outdoor kitchen. Now, of course, the outdoor kitchen is just a luxury type item, a luxury area, but it's nice to have. So the outdoor kitchen that we had before, don't laugh, is just a refrigerator and a pull-out plastic bin with a sprayer in it as a sink. That was our outdoor kitchen. Now, Peggy and I, we love to cook outside, so we've been setting up a table and putting our Blackstone on it. But we would rather have a more internalized system for an outdoor kitchen. And so, fortunately, that was something we was also able to address.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Y'all, we did it. 10,000 subscribers.
That's right.
Yay!
10K. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the prayers. Thanks for all the love, fam.
Yes. But anyway, guys, without further ado, you guys knew what it was on the live. We are about to give you the big reveal. So, with that being said,
here it is.
a new travel trailer.
We have a new travel trailer, fam. Woo. Bigger, more appointments, more luxurious and everything.
Let me say this first, though, because y'all know I was saying, I want a fifth wheel, I want a fifth wheel, I want a fifth wheel. What we did was we got a travel trailer adjacent to a fifth wheel, if that makes sense. So the first travel trailer only had one slide out, very poor storage. It was just not working for us. This RV has 3 slides instead of the 1 slide.
Yes.
I'm just telling you, I'm in love. When I saw this, because Donna was like, let's look at travel trailers. I'm like, I don't want no travel trailer. I want a fifth wheel. I want a fifth wheel. But as I say, this is the best couples trailer. I'm in love with it. When I tell you I'm in love, I am in love with it. It's just enough for Donna and I. We could travel and do whatever we need to do on this RV.
And do it comfortably.
And do it comfortably. Now, when doing this, we still have to do what we can financially do. So I know some of you guys are disappointed that we didn't get the fifth wheel, but we have to do what's best for us because we're living this life.
So we went from the Vibe 26 arcade that I was showing y'all yesterday to this Outback 330 RL.
Yes.
And this thing is like, we got about 7 more feet of interior space, much more space in the bedroom, nicer bathroom, opposing slides in the kitchen, in the living room. We got an island in the kitchen, much more interior storage, dual air conditioning, automatic leveling system, big outdoor kitchen. All these things that we did not have before, we now have.
I feel good about the purchase, and we're not upgrading anymore. We're not doing anything
Exactly.
else anymore.
We still can maintain that simple life and enjoy the travel and stuff.
This is perfect for Donald and I. I don't know. I was like, I don't want a travel trailer, but when I got in here, I loved it. It's got a little bit more headspace. It's not as big as the fifth wheel, but it works. So it is really junky. Listen, let me tell you something.
Go ahead, baby.
Moving is moving, no matter if it's from travel trailer, an apartment. I'm not going to compare it to a house, but moving is moving. And when I tell you we had that travel trailer packed to capacity, like I had my son, my daughter, my niece helping me, and it still took us 2 hours. And the RV comes fully equipped. All you have to do is I let Donald handle the outside stuff, but the inside stuff, it took us almost 3 hours to bag the stuff up and to move it. And I'm just like, why? Why did we have all that stuff? But anyway, it's a little junky in here because we just had the holiday and more people showed up than I thought. Donald and I have not had a moment of time to ourselves.
Till right now, we say, okay, while nobody's here, let's go ahead and record a video. We can do our reveal.
Because when you're around family, they don't even knock on the door. They just walk in. So every 5 minutes, I'm like, who is that? Who is that?
Every time I leave to go get something, come back, there's somebody else here.
It has been nonstop going. My body is tired. Like, I feel like I need to just rest for 3 days, but it's just been nonstop going. Since we got off that live with you guys, we have been nonstop, just going. And then I had to cook for Memorial Day, but I did that over at their house while Donald was setting up the RV. And as soon as I set up the RV, who come to town? My baby Jordan and Carter. So you'll get to see them later on in the video.
I'll throw some snapshots of them. We got both of them in it.
Yeah. And so they stayed with us last night, and I'm just telling you, it has been not like we haven't had a moment. No. Like, we ain't even blessed the thing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't even said our prayer. Oh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, we have to do that. So, anyway, it's been fun, but exhausting. Like, your girl is tired. And I wouldn't normally show you a jacked up RV, but I'm going to show it to you. And then next week, after I fix it up and go get my storage, my little bins and stuff to put stuff away, then I'll come back and give you a really, really good reveal. But right now, Donald's just going to show you like a little bit of how big the thing is compared to what we did have. So I'll turn it over to you, player.
All right, fam. So let's go ahead and take a look.
Excuse the mess, but
here it is.
We have the 2 slide outs. I love it. The kitchen area. You can tell I got my grandbabies here.